Hello, everybody. This is the Hebrew Jamaican Coolie back again with another video. Today's topic is going to be setbacks are going to happen, but I am going to continue to move forward. Well, I told you guys that I wanted to start going back into grassroots for my business this month, and well, basically, I was hoping to start this week. And I did a lot of things, like I basically worked some extra hours, hustled a lot to get in front of some bills. That way I could have a little bit of extra income to help me, get the business started. Here's what happened, man. So I checked didn't clear, and reached back to this person about the check, and they're saying that they're gonna have to write another one, but we're hearing that the check is not gonna be able to clear until like the 15th. I'm like, wow. Had to move because that check in particular was supposed to like pay off the car note and then leave a good amount for me to kind of play around with of disposable income. So I was like, I'm looking at about like $800 left over. That's not a lot, but it's a lot to me. That's a lot to me to be able to use that within a month to basically get the grassroots started. And I was like, really bummed out about it, like from Saturday, because the check was supposed to clear from Friday and the car note was due on Saturday, and I started to fret because I believe I saw in the contract that we signed that if this is late even 1 month, they may decide to repossess the car. And I'm like, yo, we've never been late. We've, always been on time and things like that. Even when they basically made a mistake on their end, we still were able to like, pay on time for the car note. So I was like, my wife was kind of like out of it. She was like kind of like over it, because she's like, every time we get over a hurdle, a financial hurdle, it always seems like we get spiritually attacked and another financial hurdle gets thrown into our way. And I said to her, yo, listen, you have to trust Yah. You have to trust Yah, because He knows what He's doing. He knows what He's doing, and we can't rely on our own understanding. Remember this: trust in Yah with all thine heart, and lean not to thine own understanding, but in all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy path. We have to remember that. You know what I'm saying? We can't depend on ourselves, because we as humans are imperfect, and we ourselves will fail ourselves. So, I was pretty bummed about it. We're stressing a little bit, but I didn't tell my wife I was stressing. So I basically said to her, I said, darling, see if you can like talk to them and see if we can push back the payment for the car note until the check clears. And from Saturday all the way back around till today, we've been calling, we've been trying to get to, lately there's been a whole lot of isolation, where you are isolated from the personalities of the companies that you're buying the products from, and I really dislike that. I really and truly dislike that. And I know the reason why they're doing this is to take responsibility away from themselves, so that whenever you are upset, they're not at the forefront to receive that backlash of you being upset about a product that you bought from them. So we finally got a representative today. Praise the Most High right now. And this representative helped us to push the due date of the car note payment all the way to the 15th. to which the check should be cleared by then, or so that person says. Either way, I'm probably going to have to go out and hustle and do some Instacart as well as my regular job, and just make an extra just to make sure that I'm not totally dependent upon this check. That gives us some breathing room, but I was really upset because I wanted the check to clear so that I could put all my bills behind me and basically not worry about the bills or not worry about everything, and just concentrate on getting this business started and getting this business going. You even saw that last week. Vistaprint basically messed up the business card that we had. I was upset about that too. Vistaprint basically, they're sending me another they're reprinting for me and things like that. But I was pretty upset about it. I gotta be honest about that. I was really and truly upset about it. So, you know what I mean? You have to trust in the Most High, because all of these things can and will fail you, and you will be in a hole and you'll stress out and things like that. And it goes back to the situation where I was talking about when I got my comeuppance, where why I didn't stress over the car is because it never produces an answer. Even the scripture says it. Who can, by stressing, add another hour or another day, or make their hair white, or make your hair. Do you understand what I'm saying? The scriptures are basically telling you that when you worry, when you really and truly start stressing and worrying, there's nothing that worrying is actually doing for you other than making your body go through like a heap of emotions and a lot of insecurities that you don't need to experience. So anyway, we're back on track. We have a little bit of money to play around with, but I can't play around with it because still have to basically just like look at a rainy day like this week or next week, in terms of like, what if something goes wrong, need gas in the car anyway, things like that, and basic amenities around the house like toilet paper, soap, things like that. So this is where I am right now. I was really and truly hoping to start out this week by even going into the schools and start giving out my business cards. Like I said before, my business card is, and oh, by the way, the business card not coming until the 6th. So that's around, I believe, today is what, the 4th? Today's the 4th. That's coming around Wednesday. So I guess maybe I could, but the thing is that I was hoping to buy one more set of equipment with the excess, not even excess, but the little bit of money that I had left over. I was hoping to basically, yeah, so I was hoping that sorry about that, I stopped to let some people cross and stuff. I was really hoping to buy one more cheese mat, one more panel mat. I have a beam, but that beam is too long. And a beam off of Amazon, which was like $111 plus tax. So that's basically $120, $130. One beam would have been fine, and I need to measure the back of my car to see if it would actually fit in the car, because if it would fit in the car, then whatever. Yeah, but that's my plan. That was my plan, to basically just like buy those equipment and actually get started this week, by actually just like giving out my business cards and the papers that I printed off with the prices and etc. So, if you guys do feel like donating, again, I'm gonna put my cash app down at the bottom of the video. Feel free to donate. I'd really appreciate you guys help me to get to, even if I can get to $100, so I can just like purchase the beam. That would be great. Thank you guys for those of you who are always watching my videos, who are always putting thumbs up on the videos, who are always like, a lot of you call me and encourage me. A lot of you, pray with me. Some of you pray for me. Thank you for doing that. I really and truly appreciate you guys always being there for me. You're not just here for the whole erratic conversations. You're not just here for the gossiping, which I really and truly dislike. I really and truly dislike gossiping, and I try to stay away from it, but it is what it is. Thank you guys for always showing the support, the love, the respect, and I'll see you guys in the next video. This is a Hebrew Jamaican Coolie. Peace. I am out.